we'd like to carry on now with the song. Before we do, we'd like to ask you if you'd join in with us. Join in. Just make a noise, okay? You do that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay then.
I'm Paul and I play the bass.
I'm George and I play a guitar.
I'm Ringo and I play the drums.
I'm John and I too play a guitar.
Welcome back to A Submarine That's Yellow, and today we have a brand new music review, spur of the moment. It was Paul McCartney's brand new tracks from the brand new Egypt Station Travelers edition, which I have pre-ordered, but I was given the tracks 2 weeks early to review. They are called Frank Sinatra's Party and 62nd Street. We've listened to them both intently, and on the panel today to talk about the songs is my good friend JB, that's been on every episode.
Aloha.
He's a mainstay. And we also have Chris, who has barely talked on an episode. I would like to say, to fuel his ego, that I called on him first to do this episode to talk about music. Are you not going to say anything?
Thank you.
So,
Alright. Yeah.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, alright, can we get this rolling? Because I've got places to be. Get out.
Get the out of here, dude. Okay, the first track I want to talk about, Frank Sinatra's Party. Well, no, let's talk about 62nd Street first, because I would honestly say that this is not one of my favorites. It's a mood, I guess.
Well, you can make my life complete if you say that we could meet for a minute on 62nd Street.
If you looked up in the dictionary unreleased tracks, this is a perfect example, because obviously it wasn't good enough, but it's a mood, and when you go into it knowing it's an unreleased track, I mean, there's not much you can't really critique an unreleased track because you knew it wasn't good enough to put out.
I mean, it's almost like if you're going to go watch Aquaman, don't have high hopes and it'll be a good movie.
That's pretty unfair. Aquaman was pretty...
Welcome back to A Submarine That's Aquaman.
Okay.
And today
I don't have the context of the full album, but what I can say about it is, yeah, it's pretty bland. It paints a picture, though, with some of the lyrics, and I really like that guitar solo, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But it's not really anything special, and that makes sense because it is an unreleased track. What I was wanting to say is that it doesn't really go anywhere.
Okay.
With
yeah, I get
like
what you're saying.
It has this part where he's like, I guess you could say vocalizing. But there's not much of a payoff there.
That hit me though, that thing, because that reminded me of early Beatles, and that really made my heart fuel up. But it's not special. It doesn't go anywhere.
But like I was gonna say, like I don't have the context, like because I haven't listened to the full discography of the band and all of them, their individual. But if he's making an individual like career now, solo career,
he has been for the past 50 years.
Right.
That tells you something.
No, but I feel like we're going too hard. It has its okay moments. It's not terrible.
For me, it's just background music. There's not much. Would you skip it if it was on your playlist?
If it was on my playlist, yeah. I mean, if I was listening to an album all the way through and this was on it, I wouldn't skip it. But it's not. I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, let's do a 1 to 10 star on this. It's a solid 4.5. I mean, it's not
out of 10.
Out of 10.
No, I was going to say like 6.
Yeah. 6.
Really? You guys were going to rate it a 6? Okay. I mean,
because it's not a bad song. It's just nothing special.
Yeah.
The thing that I praise Paul for all the time, though, is lyrics, and I felt like this was kind of a letdown when it comes to lyrics. But I did love the improvising of that. In the second track, Frank Sinatra's Party, though, I will say, is a bop.
We had the greatest time at Frank Sinatra's party. We drank expensive wine, then watched the night roll by.
It was pretty okay. It really does have the Egypt Station feel of You and Come On To Me and stuff like that. But the thing is, they're really learning how to make Paul's vocals sound a lot better for his age, because they don't sound the same as they used to.
Old man
Paul. But no, they're learning how to mask it really good. Vocally on both of these songs, he sounds great, which is not something I can say for all of Egypt Station. But he does sound back in his element on songs like Frank Sinatra's Party, which he did really good.
Yeah, this one was definitely more upbeat and
More of a-
had more energy. Yeah.
Doc. The references, there are a few good ones. A few of them went nowhere. Obviously, calling the song Frank Sinatra's Party, I mean, I get a concept album called Frank Sinatra's Party would be, like, amazing.
You were about to say lit, weren't you?
I was about to say lit. It's lit! But I won't. The song overall, I mean, I would put it on an album. There's a few songs on Egypt Station that I would cut. And I'd put this on there.
I don't have the context, like I said, but it seems like it would be a high point in an album, because it's so upbeat. And I forgot to mention this on the other track, but they have good production from what
They do, yeah.
what I can see.
The thing with
here.
Paul is that everybody wants to work with Paul McCartney. So everybody comes like
Michael Jackson.
The girl is mine.
We don't talk about that.
The song "Sucker for You," the Jonas Brothers. The guy that wrote that song wrote "For You." "For You," the song of the summer, 2018. Why did I say song of the summer? This didn't even come out in the summer. Song of the year.
Hey now.
"For You" was a good song. Changed my mind.
I'm not the only Englishman. I'm undercover, but plenty of others are already found.
It's white people trying to be Jamaican.
Yeah, they're trying to make reggae music. That's what it all stems back to.
Yeah, Paul-
and that's what Paul did.
Yeah,
And
Paul has a history of reggae.
I'd say that it's really good.
So
At the bottom line, it's good.
It's pretty okay. He should have used this as like a single later on. Like I don't. Think
I'd say like it's pretty good. Like I said, it has a lot of energy. So with this track, I don't want to say that it's like background music, but like it's a vibe.
But yeah, I think that's gonna wrap us up on the discussion. One thing that I will say though is that the Egypt Station hype is officially over. This is it. Now that the deluxe edition's out, the hype is done for the album. We can only hope that Paul comes back with some more bops like "For You." No, I'm kidding. Actually, don't come back with "For You." I would very much appreciate it if you didn't come back with something like "For You." But yeah, that's gonna wrap us up. Anybody want to promote anything before we?
I'm not gonna promote it. I'm just gonna on "For You." That's garbage.
No,
That's
no.
garbage.
Do you want to get into this right now?
That's garbage. That's
Shut
the
up.
only
I'm gonna
other
ban you.
Paul McCartney song I've heard. That's not true. But that.
Shut up! I can't hear you. I can't hear you over.
Turn it off!
Excuse me. Anyways, I was just gonna say I hope he comes with more energetic tracks. I guess
You're telling me "For You" isn't energetic? Get out of here!
it's bland. It's
out of
bland,
here.
dude. God, it's so.
We wanna go out and steal. I wish I had my guitar. Oh my god! I just wanna fuck.
This sounds like something on the radio I would hear like
Jonas Brothers. Jonas Brothers who?
like whenever I was 12.
Frank Sinatra's Party on a rating of 1 to 10. I'm gonna rate this a solid 7.5.
Yeah, I was gonna say 7.
Yeah, I'll go lower than that. It's a 7.
Yeah, it's no Let It Be. But I'm gonna give "For You" a solid 10 out of 10. So you guys can email the podcast asub@gmail.com.
I give you a solid 0 out of 10, Mr. JD.
Get out!
People don't understand why "For You" is the best track made last year. Anthony Fantano, go die in a hole.
What do you say?
On his worst list?
Anthony Fantano put this at like number 3 on his worst list. Anthony Fantano, the melon, knows nothing about music. Changed my
I'm
mind.
gonna touch his head.
Stay up at night, but I'd rather go to bed. But I'd like to thank everybody for being on the panel. Rip Freddy, who couldn't be here. We're not thinking of you at all.
Wait. Oh.
And the socials, A Submarine That's Yellow Pod on Instagram and at A Sub That's Yellow on Twitter. What do I say at the end of these? That's so bad. I haven't done one in so long. In the words of the great Johnny wait, no, actually not. In the words of the great Paul McCartney, "Fuh you."
Pow pow.
Let it fade out. Let it fade out. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hit it. Hit it.
Oh god. Got mono.
What a suitable ending, I think.